Let us do a recapture of what all we have seen in chapter 7. In chapter 7, we started with the sloka 10, which reads Bijambam sarvabhutanam Viddhi partha sanatanam Buddhir buddhimatam asmi Tejas tejasvinam aham, which simply means, Arjuna, understand that I am the eternal seed, cause and origin of everything. I am the splendor of the splendid, the intelligence of the intellectual, and the power of the powerful. Recall Bhishma telling about the Godhead. He is the auspiciousness of the auspicious, the purity of the pure, and the divinity of the divine in Vishnu Sahasranama. The next sloka we were discussing was sloka 16. Chadurvida bhajante mam janaha sukritinarjuna arto jignasu artati jnani cha paradarshava. The pious people who worship me are of four types. Krishna is telling. One, who are in distress and who need some immediate relief. Two, who want to know what I am all about. Three, who are after enhancing their material holdings. And four, the learned who worship me simply for the sake of worshipping me with no other gains sought. We saw the 17th sloka as well. It's a sort of continuation of 16th sloka. Tesham jnani nitya yukta eka bhaktir visishyate priyogi jnaninyortyartam aham sacha mama priyaha. Godhead continues saying, among these worshippers, I consider them to be the highest and the best, those who worship me with knowledge and are steadfastly and exclusively devoted me. I am very dear to them and they are dear to me. We need to take this message for us to experience the presence of Supreme Consciousness. One simple way of achieving this is by assuming that all our actions are the designs of the divine and by dedicating the fruits of actions to the divine head. We went ahead in chapter 7 with the 19th sloka, which reads Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prabadhyate Vasudevaha sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabhaha. Krishna tells, only after repeated births and devoted spiritual practices, even the one who is endowed with knowledge surrenders unto me. Such great souls with the enlightenment to understand the divinity in everything are indeed very rare. And we also saw this 16th sloka in the chapter. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani Mam tu vedana kaschana, which simply means, O Arjuna, I know of the past, present and future, and I also know all living things, non-living things, and events associated with these times, but no one knows me. In this chapter, we are given to know a broader picture of what Krishna really is. I heard people talking differently about such portions of Bhagavad Gita with doubts. They say they are comfortable when universal truths and matter of fact statements are made. Examples are many in chapter 2, where statements on soul, reasons for why not to lament over death, and similar topics are made. The statements on actions and fruits thereof appeal to them. They are not, however, comfortable when very personalized statements like, I appear to protect and reward righteous people and to punish who take up wrongful means. They argue that these statements cannot be wholeheartedly chanted because the person who chants will not be able to mean what is said there. Sounds reasonable. At the same time, there are so many other useful tips Gita has to suggest, which, when adhered to, will prove highly beneficial to happy living. These can be tried and practiced instead of totally avoiding the script. At the same time, my appeal to them is to examine this line of argument. In Mahabharata, Krishna is an incarnation of the Lord. These statements really do not limit to Krishna only, but extend to the ultimate divine whom we all believe in. When someone chants, let him believe that he is not chanting, but the very divine in himself is chanting. Thank you, Hare Krishna.